meter stick is 1 meter, it would be 1 over here. And for the shadow itself, we got 32 centimeters, which would be 0.32 meters. And here would be, of course, a 90-degree angle because it's perpendicular. So we're trying to find the angle over here. So for that, we'd first have to find the measure of the hypotenuse. So, and since it's a right triangle, 1 squared plus 0.32 squared should equal c squared, and c would then come around to approximately 1.05. So now that we know that this is 1.05, you can use law of sines to say that sine of 90 over 1.05 equals sine of x over 0.32, and if I plug that into my calculator, sine of 90 times 0.32 divided by 1.05, and then doing an inverse sine of 0.304761905, I should get around 17.7 degrees. So the angle here would be 17.7 degrees. Now for North Carolina shadow, where I have an uncle living in Wilmington, he measured it out to be with the same meter, with a meter stick. He measured his shadow out to be 18 centimeters, which would be 0.18 meters. And we have to do the same thing to figure out this angle. So we'd have to find out c first. So 1 squared plus 0.18 squared equals c squared. And c should come around to 1.02 meters. So knowing that, you do sine of 90 over 1.02 equals sine of x over 0.18. So if I do that again, 0.18 divided by 1.02, and take the inverse sine of that, 764705888, I should get about 10.2 degrees as my angle for here. So the difference in angles would be 17.7 minus 10.2, so that should equal about 7.5 degrees. To find the circumference, we'd first set up a proportion, which is 7.5, which is the difference in angles, over 360, equal to 886 over x. Here, 886 is the distance between Lawrence and Wilmington, North Carolina. So if we were to find out what x is, it should give us the circumference. So 7.5x equals 360 times 886, and x should equal 6 divided by 7.5 should equal 42,528 kilometers. So that would be our circumference. So now to find the radius of the Earth itself, we'd use the circumference, which is 42,528, and set it equal to this equation over here. And then we divide both sides by 2 pi, and that should give us a radius of about 42,528 divided by 2 pi, about 6,768.5 kilometers. That would be our radius. Oops.